All right, what's up, everybody? Thank you for the support. Appreciate the love. Let's keep running these numbers up. Before I continue on with this video, though, I'm going to give you guys a warning, disclaimer, that some of the things I may say, or even this topic in general, may come off like insensitive or uncomfortable for some people, but I just want to let y'all know, like, my intentions is not to bash or make anybody feel like that, okay? This is a positive space, but when there's bullshit, I gotta call out bullshit. And it doesn't matter, it has nothing to do with somebody being gay, straight, transgender, black, white, old, young, it doesn't matter. If it's bullshit, we gotta talk about that shit. All right, so I'm gonna tell you about two of the main things that I have an issue with in regards to this story, this topic. Another warning though, got no issue. There's no beef here. I got no problems with anybody that's gay, that's transgender. I lose no sleep, time, money, energy from what anybody chooses to do on their own time in their own life, gay or straight. So the first thing that I have an issue with are parents who allow their 5, 6, 7-year-old children to make the whole gender decisions. That's something I don't understand. You know, I just don't understand a 6-year-old going to their father, going to their mother and saying, hey, I know I'm a boy today, but I want you to start calling me a girl. And parents are saying, okay, yeah, no problem. And then when you ask the parents and when you talk to the parents about it, a lot of the responses you may hear, things you hear is like, oh, you know, I want my kid to be free. I don't want to make the decisions. I want them to make the life decisions and the important decisions in their life. And blah. That's 6 years old. Like, I don't understand that. Are you allowing your children to pay your mortgage, to pay your rent, to do the real important shit in life? So how is now you, I don't understand that. If you are a person and you go through life, you go through middle school, elementary school, junior high, high school, you were dating, you're experimenting with guys, girls, you don't like this done to you, you like that, you want this done, you don't like, you know what the fuck you like by the time you're 17, 18, 19, 20, whatever. And you decide, okay, this is who I am. I went through life, I went through this, I tried that, I didn't like it, this is who I am today. Fine, perfect, cool, no problem. Ain't no issue with that. That's fine. That is 100% fine. Supportive of that, that's cool. My issue are a 6-year-old coming to me like, hey, my name is Chris, but tomorrow I want you to call me Christina. I'm wearing a dress, I'm wearing a wig, yada, yada, yada. Like, how? Okay. And I'm Nick, and when I'm 37, I want to be dunking like LeBron James. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to, like, I don't get it. Now, the second thing that I have an issue with, and I know I said if you're somebody, I want you to experiment life. Figure it out what you want. Give yourself some time. Go through high school, go through college, like this, try this. Give yourself some time to really decide what it is that you like. 5, 6, you're 7 years old. In regards to the athletes, if you're a male and you spend your whole life competing and training against and with males, high school, college, training, lifting, weightlifting, everything you're doing with men. And one day you decide you want to come out, you want to be who you are, and you know, who you really are on the inside and be free and whatever. But then you decide to stop competing against those same men that you spent your whole life training against and training with to go compete against women. That doesn't make sense to me. That's something I will never understand. I don't support that. I don't condone that shit. That shit is wild to me. It's wild that there are people that can look at a sport and look at a female, a person who was born as a woman, and put her against somebody who was born as a man. And because it happens in multiple sports. It happens in swimming. That's what the story's about. It happens in MMA, in physical combat, where you would have a person who was born as a man compete, train, spend years and years fighting and training as a man versus other men, become a transgender woman and start fighting against women and beating the shit out of women. That does not make sense. It doesn't make any sense. It happens in powerlifting. You have women who are born as women. They spend years and years and years sacrificing and committing themselves to that sport. You got a guy, same thing, same dedication. But we all know, like, just the science of
Yes, science.
Biology of man and woman, this shit's different. Men have bigger minds. Like I'm not even gonna break that shit down because it's fucking science, bro. It's mad disrespectful to the female athletes. Like I would be sick to my stomach if I was one of them. Like I don't understand how a lot of that shit gets signed off and approved and celebrated. Like come on, that's bullshit. So last Thursday, University of Penn swimmer Leah Thomas, transgender woman, becomes the first woman in I was gonna say transgender history. I guess the first woman in college D1 history to win a national title.
I mean, was that the proper response?
Look at me.
You just seen my face? Nigga, what? I'm not really going to spend much more time talking about this because it's crazy. But let me just tell you guys, this Leah Thomas, she was competing as a man, ranked in all of men and all of swimming, ranked like 462 or 408, like some wild ass shit. Wasn't good. Starts competing against women, and you're first. Like, come on. How? Like, come on. What world? Like, come on, bro.
Get your ass out the pool, man. Real shit. You cheating, bro. Get your ass out the pool. It's not acceptable in my mind.
That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm glad there are a lot of people like speaking up against it and standing up against it. And I read something in the article that Leah Thomas said, talking about like, yo, I just want to swim and, you know, I wanted to just still compete. And the issue isn't about you competing. The issue has nothing to do. Nobody's telling you can't swim. Nobody's telling you can't compete. But there's no way a person damn well in their heart knows that it's a fair advantage. Like that's not. I just feel like if you're like, stick with the man. It's wild to me. It's wild. I don't understand how an athlete could be in that situation and just feel like, yeah, I've done something really. When you failed so many times prior to that, and then now all of it, like, come on, man. You even see it sometimes in boxing fights or MMA, where you get a fighter who gets their ass whipped the whole fight. The whole fight. Everybody sees it. 12 rounds, 5 rounds, whatever it is in whatever sport. They end up winning. It goes to the scorecard. Unanimous decision for the guy who got the fucking 2 black eyes, bloody nose off. He's all fucked up. And you think he's really going to serve it? You could sometimes see in their facial expression where it's kind of like, oh, like, and they'll sometimes give props to he deserves to fight. He deserves to be the winner. Not me. Look at my face. This shit is crazy, man. We live in some crazy times. I'll tell you that. I'm going to wrap this up. Like I told you guys, I'm going to be straightforward. That's bullshit. All right. That's bullshit. We're going to call it what it is. I really do appreciate the support. You know, I'm a little north up 300 right now. So to my new subscribers, man, welcome. I really, really, really thank you guys. I'm not stopping. We're going to keep it going. In regards to this video, like, I hope I didn't offend nobody. I hope nobody took me and feel like, oh man, I can't believe he said that. I was uncomfortable. We got to get out of this thing in this world where we're allowed to disagree with shit. All right, like, I'm going to be the first one to tell you guys, like, I'm going to disagree. If I feel some type of way, if I don't agree with you, I'm going to let you know. And some people are going to get offended by it. Some people go, oh, you're an asshole, man. You know, I'm not a yes man. I'm not going to tell somebody just shit that you just want to hear and make it seem like, okay, everything is real. Everything is, because it's not. No matter how hard you try to protect your kids, or no matter how hard you try to shelter your mind or shelter your shit, the reality of his life is fucking hard and it's real. And some shit is kind of like, you really can't baby it. And that's just kind of, that's why I just try to be straightforward with things. So, I hope it's all love, because there's always love on my end. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Catch you on the next one. Peace.